Hey, good evening from Houston, Texas, United States of America. This is Smart Mado Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International, welcoming you to another explosive encounter here at ONN. I hope you had a great weekend. Yes, until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Well, everywhere is war. They say war. And until there's no longer first class nor second class citizens of any nation, until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes, me say what? Then until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regards to race. Me say what? Well, until that day, the dream of lasting peace, war, citizenship, and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion to be pursued, but never attained. Well, everywhere is war. Me say war. Tell you what, war in the east, war in the west, war up north, war down south here. War, rumors of a war. And until that day, the African continent will not know peace, not. Because we Africans will fight if we find it necessary. Tell you what, we know we shall win. And we are confident in your victory of good over evil, of good over evil. Well, everywhere is war. Me say what? Tell you what, until that ignoble and unhappy region that hold our people in Nigeria, yeah, has been toppled, utterly destroyed, where everywhere is war. Me say what? All right. Hey, Bendre, how are you? How is it, my brother? Your brother is doing great. I hope you had a great weekend. Bless up. Brandon Visaji, thank you very much for joining up. Yeah, one love. Yeah, let us get it doing. Through Jamaican blood. Yeah, man. God bless I and I. God bless you. Thank you, all those who joined us earlier. You know, today I went to the church. Yes, I don't usually go to church. A friend invited me, so I took the camera to the church. We had a great time. So if you had time after watching this, you watch the church edition, ONN at Living Proof Ministry, Infallible Proof Ministry. It was great. You hear some very scary things, It was fun. I had fun. 2 hours being in that church. It was very good. So I'm very happy to reconnect with you guys and wishing you the very best of the week ahead of us. Now we're gonna go get this whole thing started. Yes, we gotta get it started. And I am using this opportunity to welcome all those who are new to ONN. We love you. We want you to feel at home. Feel free to ask any questions. Ask us any responsible question. Here we respect people's rights. We are colorblind. We don't care about what your color is. We don't care about what you speak. We don't care about what you worship. The only time we care about it if you use it to, offend someone or use it to abuse the right or violate the rights of others. We stand up for all peoples. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. All right. He said, brother Bandry, he said, I'll make sure to go watch the video. Yeah, please do. It was awesome. It was awesome. Thank you very much. Rastafari, Manhan Tawari, Body Bro. Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah, my dread is right in my heart. If you got all the eyes, you can see them flowing, you know. Yeah, so it's a great time here to be with you. And thank you always for coming back. And for those who are just joining us for the very first time, we welcome you like I did before. And we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Yeah, please subscribe to the ONN channel right now. And, if you want to deepen your relationship with us, like a lot have done, join our membership and, support our work with anything and everything positive you can use to support us. We will appreciate you. We will appreciate you too sharing our message and then talking to your friends about the ONN channel. We are a global movement. We are a global movement. Yes, driven by the quest for peace through justice for all peoples of the earth. That is what we represent. So thank you very much. Yes, he said the herbs keeps the spirit clean. Yeah, man, I agree with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One love, no judgment. Not at all, not at all, not at all. Not at all. We don't judge. We love humanity because we recognize one humanity. It's just only blind people who don't understand that the Almighty made us one, So, and that we have, all of us have one source. The source is Africa. Every man who exists on earth came from Africa. And that is why we are calling on the people of the earth to start respecting Africa, because that is the origin. That's where the story of everybody started from. That's where the story of the white man started from. That's the story of where the Chinese man started from. That's the story of where the Indian man started from. And we, the black people, are there, and in quantum. So respect Africa. Don't treat Africa bad. Africa is supposed to be revered. Africa is supposed to be protected. Africa is supposed to be defended by all peoples of the earth. So don't let no one fool you or even to screw you, So that is just what it is. So it's a pleasure, it's a pleasure, it's a pleasure. Yes, we are one people, man. Yeah, man, but some people don't understand that. So we love everybody. We want the best for everybody. And this is why we are timely. And this is why we are different. This is why we reach out to the people of the younger generation. Yes, we want to inspire the younger generation to be positive, true, and true. So that in no distant time, there will be no friction between the United States and Russia, the United States versus Iran and Palestinians, and fighting one another, and with the Israelis. And these people are one people. They are one brother. They are from one father. Yeah, but the corporations, those who want to survive through abusing and repressing others, they are the ones who stoke war everywhere. Look at what is happening in Africa, Congo, what is taking place in Congo. What I'm hearing about Congo is making me sick right now. But we're going to have to talk about it because it's a part of our blight, it's a part of our problem that we must address, so that there will be peace all over Africa and by extension, the whole world. Like Bob Marley said, he said, if Africa has no peace, the world will never be in peace. If Africa no free, the world ain't going to be free. So this is the reason why the liberation of Africa is a global, should be a global agenda. Yes, and that is what he says. So listen to what Bob Marley said before we continue. And again, I welcome all the new members to the show. And what we are doing here is at Channel 1 on ONN. We talk about everything, social justice, socio-economic justice, and environment. We talk about just everything. And if you watching me from Jamaica, from Australia, from England, from Russia, from China, from Ukraine, wherever you are on earth, if there's anything you want us to talk about your country or you want to share with us about your country, feel free to step forward. All you need to do, contact us. You want to be on camera talking about what is taking place in Ukraine, what is taking place in Russia, what is taking place in Palestine, what is taking place in Israel. We are more than happy to sit down and talk about it with you. Yeah, so that's what it is. So here, what Bob Marley said right at the beginning, yes, about racism and hate. Okay, so I want all of us to kick back and listen to it. Maybe it may speak to you like it speaks to me. It speaks to me every day. It resonates with the people of the earth and everything that is taking place today on earth. Oh, come on, let's go. Hey, Jaden, thank you very much. Yeah, man. All the bomba clot gonna go down. Come on. Come on, Rastafari. If you know how to sing it, sing along. God one race superior and another inferior. He's finally and permanently. Hey, Cristiano, thank you very much. Cristiano, how are you? Yeah, Rastafari. Hi, Cristiano, thank you very much for joining us. And you say Bomba Clat. Jaden, thank you very much. Yeah, man. Welcome to the show. Share, like, and get more people to be part of what we're doing. Rastafari. Human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regards race. Me say what? Well, until that day, they dream of lasting peace, well, citizenship, and the rule of international morality. Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, I like the vibes. Thank you. All right, Big Smoke. Hello from London. What's up, London? Me say what? All right. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you, Sony. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Ja Rastafari. Ja Rastafari. And don't happy region that of my people in Nigeria. In Nigeria, yeah. About my bondage has been toppled, utterly destroyed. Well, everywhere is war. Me say war. War in the east, war in the west, war up north, war down south. Wow. Hey, Robin Saka from Alaska. Say, we love you from Alaska. I love you from Houston. Thank you very much. Yay. All right, Ben Riveji from South Africa. God bless I and I. We know we shall win. Of good over evil. We love you from Ethiopia. Rastafari. Yeah, that's where it began. Ethiopia in the house. God bless I and I. Yes, Emperor Haile Selassie visited Jamaica in 1963. That is true. War in the East. Wow. I'm ambashing. Hey to Global Sound. All right, Bamba Clan. Yeah. Yeah, the visit of Emperor Haile Selassie to Jamaica in 1963, about 1962-63, was wild. You needed to see how the airport went agog with thousands of people lining the streets. It was a carnival of sorts. And you saw the meaning, you saw the aura, you saw the power, you saw the vibration. The whole place was agog. Yes, Jane from Kenya live. Thank you very much for joining. We love you. What's going on in Kenya? Thumb up Kenya for what the Kenyan youths are doing. I hope the Nigerian youths are looking at Kenya. Kenyan youths are doing unbelievable things. We are with you every inch of the way. Yes, we are with you. We share in your moment. We share in all that you are dealing with in Kenya. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't let up until the job is done. We love you. Yeah, and Amam Basim, you asked, so what do I think of the global south? It's a great idea. It's a great idea. We can't sit down in one place and watch anywhere where life can come, where the people can live in peace and harmony and in abundance without being in hunger. I would love that. So that's what they say. We are global people. So east, west, north, and south. Great, great. We love you guys, man. All right, come on. All right, James Hotspot, you say, well done, sir. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for joining. We love you. We love you. Thank you. And I invite you all too to stand with the people of Nigeria. The people of Nigeria are going through a lot. A lot is going. A lot of people are being slaughtered in Nigeria. A lot of people are being murdered in Nigeria. A lot of people are disappearing in Nigeria. Children, women are being massacred across Nigeria. Yes. I invite you all, the people of the world, stand with the people of Nigeria. Just like the people of the world stand with the people of Palestine to end the madness going on in that place. Jah Rastafari. Hey, we done. No more trouble. No more trouble. What we need is love to guide and protect us. We don't need no trouble. All we need is love. We don't. Yeah. No more trouble. Yes, James Hotspot said, the Nigerian people are tough and strong, and we make it through. I say amen to that. Let's work for unity. The Nigerian people are divided. They are strong, but their strength will amount to nothing if they don't put it together. That is what we've been asking them. Yes. Yeah. Hey. Oshala Olamuyiwa, thank you very much. Thank you very much for agreeing. We need to come together. We are strong people. We are smart people. But we are not united. We allow the old gods to divide us. They use religion to divide us. They use tribe to divide us. They weaponize poverty so we get distracted. Or we keep on talking about our stomach instead of fighting for our future and our rights. Yes. Eric James, you said we must rise up to save Africa. I love you too. Rastafari. Radhi Krishna. Yes. Baji, thank you very much. Yay. All right, all right. That was War No More Trouble by Robert Nesta Marley. What a time, what a moment, what a time like this. Yes, today I am so happy. I'm so happy. I am so excited, seeing thousands of people here, being part of what we do here every day. And some are new, many are returning people, and that gives an impression that we are doing something right. And we will continue to satisfy you and exceed your expectations with the contents that we bring up for discussion. We don't hate, we are not jealous, we are not bigoted, we are not hypocrites. We speak the truth. Yes, the only thing we do is speak the truth. Shane from Zimbabwe, much love for you too. I hope Zimbabwe is good. I hope things are settling in Zimbabwe. When I was in South Africa, I visited Harare a couple of times. It used to be a very beautiful, beautiful city. I don't know what it is right now, but I know that Zimbabwe is going to be Zimbabwe again. I know that Zimbabwe is going to be great again. I know that Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwean youths are going to wake up with love for one another and with unity to rebuild their country, even as we work towards the unification, the compelling unification of Africa. We want everybody on board. We want everybody on board. Thank you for your donation. We appreciate. Open source agriculture. Yes, thank you. We appreciate. Yes. You say, can you give a shout out to Donald Trump for his upcoming presidential run in 2028? Well, if Donald Trump is going to run in 2028, all I can say is wishing the very best of luck. Yes. And with this, oh my God, this is a lot. Big Smoke, thank you very much for your donation. We appreciate sincerely and very deeply. We thank you for all those who have supported us, those who have joined our membership. We say a huge thank you. We won't be here if not for you. Thank you very much for being part of us. But please, we love criticism too, constructive criticism. If there is anything we are not doing right, feel free to suggest to us how we can get better. If you look, you will see our email address and you will see our phone contact. It won't hurt if you send me a message via WhatsApp or you send me an email via ONN Network 1, ONN Network 1 at gmail.com. We will read every email and respond to you. I love you guys for being part of this. I don't know why you chose this channel to support it the way you have been supporting it. Actually, to be very candid, the past 1 month, we have witnessed a flurry of activities here at ONN. Not because, I don't know if there's anything special that we are doing, but we really appreciate the positive vibration that comes out of you every time we come here. And we are here not because we are the best. We are here not because we are the richest. We are here not because we are the most knowledgeable people. We are here just to, add our own part, to making the world a better place. And we target the young people, the upcoming people, because a lot of times what we know is what we learn. And sometimes maybe what we know are the wrong things. When we gather in places like this and exchange ideas with one another, we learn better. I learn a lot from reading from you guys. I try as much as I can to read nearly everything that everybody puts in here. Yeah, I go away with a lot of experience, learning new people, knowing people from across the world. And we want to continue to make it happen that way. And we deliberately, on purpose, want to grow organically. That is why we don't buy subscription. We don't use bots. So we want to be talking to real people every time we show up here, to stream our message. And this is what has been happening. It's on purpose, deliberate. We don't want to do it. We are not in a hurry to get to the 1 million mark. But I know that we are going to get there in no distant time with the help of people like you. That is how much we love being organic with what we do. Thank you very much. Again, like I said, if you are coming here for the very first time and you like what we are doing, please click the subscription button and be a part of our conversation. And then when you do subscribe, also click on the notification bell so that you'll be one of those to be notified every time we come up online to share ideas and messages about Africa, the world, Nigeria, and the United States. Again, today I was going to be talking about the US, but something compelling came out from Nigeria that I needed to address. And I want to let you know too, because we know that different parts of the world, different countries have problems that are peculiar to them. Maybe sometime when I mention Nigeria, certain things that I'm speaking applies to your country. Just remove the name of Nigeria and put, if it is UK, put it in UK. This is exactly what is happening. If the approach we espouse, helps you, deal with that problem or simulate solution, go ahead and use it. Everything we do here is for free. Everything we do here is for free. The ideas we share here is for free and for the good of the globe. And why we target the young people of around the world is because we know that as I'm speaking, there are presidents of countries looking at me right now. Maybe they don't know yet that they're going to be president, or maybe they have that ambition to be president and are working towards it. Some are going to be ministers, some are going to be higher profile soldiers, some are going to be everything. But remember today, remember our message that wherever you find yourself and in every position you find yourself, make the best positive use of it to advance the cause, the positive cause for humanity. Yes, that is what we represent. So today, I'm going to be talking about something, something that is taking place in Nigeria. Why Nigeria is stuck. Yes, we don't hate anybody on the basis of color. We don't hate anybody on the basis of religion. We represent humanity. What drives us is humanity. And that we want to be treated the way we treat others, or want others to treat us with respect. And this is why we are calling for global respect. And that is why, because I'm a Rasta, and those who are Rastas who are watching me, they know what guides the Rasta man. The Rasta man has no religion. Rasta man believes in one spirituality, the Almighty God. All right? So, and because of that, we are able to speak the truth at all times and in all situations. We don't select which type of truth we are going to speak. If you are a Muslim, you did something wrong, we're going to come after you and tell you the truth about what you are doing. We are not afraid of saying it, because the humanity that we know deserves respect. The Almighty God that we know is not a partial Almighty God. He is there for all of us. He is the Father and the author of creation. So if the Almighty God is the author of creation and the Father of all of us, fathers are very fair. No Almighty God as a father is not a human being. So he is non-partisan. He's going to be fair. He has always been fair, even though people use his name to do all kinds of crazy things and call it the name of God. No, God is not a God of injustice. God is a real God. Yes, so that's what we are talking about. Now, what I'm talking about today is the elite-motivated religious extremism and the ignorance on which Nigeria is being run. And if you look at the thumbnail that I advertised ahead of this, let me see if I can bring it up. You will see somebody, a minister of information in Nigeria, a minister of information. Yeah, you can see him. All right? It's a minister of information in Nigeria. As a minister of information in Nigeria, he is supposed to be speaking for the people of Nigeria. Anything he says about Nigeria, as a minister of information, if he speaks in his official capacity as a minister of information, it means that the whole of Nigeria is speaking. But we have noticed that some people, when they find themselves in positions of authority, they speak their own personal thing and they make it look like it's Nigeria that is speaking. And that is misleading, that is dangerous, and he puts Nigeria at odds with the rest of the world. No minister should speak like this. There is trouble going on in the Middle East. Yes, there is a huge trouble going on in the Middle East. All right? There is a crisis going on, an ongoing crisis, a long-term crisis that has been going on between the Palestinians and the Israelis. As Rastas, we want a peaceful settlement. We want a settlement that can guarantee the people of Palestine their rights to life, their rights to choice, their right to freedom of expression, their right to freedom of association, their right to freedom of worship, and their rights to self-determination. And that was why Bob Marley said, every man has got the right to decide his own destiny. And in this judgment, there is no partiality. So arm in arms with arms, we fight this little struggle, children, because that's the only way we can overcome our little troubles. The brother, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're so right. We go fight. We like to fight. We gonna fight. Fighting for right. All right. He sang that. That was Zimbabwe, he called it. In 1980, it was in Zimbabwe. I'm going to play that song. Yes, Zimbabwe by Bob Marley. Here is Nigeria's Minister of Information. His response, I don't know what prompted that speech. I know that he did not speak for me. I know that he did not speak for the rest of Nigeria. I know that he spoke for himself and spoke for those who share the same beliefs with him. But they are only a fraction of Nigeria. As a Rasta, I don't take sides. I only take sides with victims of injustice when it's so glaring and so brazen. We are not afraid of speaking it the way it is. And we call on the people who are listening, the young generation, don't allow religion to make you a fool. Don't allow the color of your skin to make you an idiot. Don't allow your tribe to reduce you to nobody. You only know that the Almighty God gave you one instrument. That is your heart. And I don't know if you are spiritual enough, you know that your heart is connected to your ears. Everything that happens or that is about to happen, every choice you are about to make, it goes through your heart. And your heart relates it to your ear. And then you make a choice. Any choice you make will be a choice that you have to make. And then you will be held accountable for your choice. Don't let people make choices for you unless it's morally astute, unless it has a moral ground to stand. Don't let politicians wreck you, because the politicians are the greatest trouble the whole world have. Yes, politicians for the most part, they're always looking for how to control the people. They will lie and lie, including here in the United States. Politicians are liars for the most part. In Nigeria, oh no, it's worse there. In the UK, politicians are lying. In Germany, politicians are lying. In Russia, politicians are lying. Everywhere. So, never make a politician grant you her favor, because they will always want to control you forever. You see that? That's what Bob Marley said. He said, never make a politician grant you a favor. All a politician is always looking for is to look for ways of hooking you up for him to control you forever. They will sell you false ideologies. They will lie to you, and their lies look almost real. That if you don't have the spirit of discernment, you fall for everything. That was why how they led the world into the First World War. They put the world through a Second World War, and they are working hard on creating another one. Children of the Almighty God do not deserve to die like chickens through unnecessary bombings and nuclear armament, through all those unnecessary destructions. Yes, as Rastas, we want to see all the tanks converted into bulldozers for agricultural purposes, because the world needs more food than bullets. The world needs food than starvation. The world needs food and not blood. The world needs food and not being put in concentration camps like my brothers and sisters are right now in Congo. Nearly half of the country is in one IDP or the other. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. So that's why. So this Minister of Information of Nigeria, I want to read what he said on the issues between the Palestinians and the Israelis. And this is what formed this, because they are practicing apartheid in Nigeria, sadly. And we have to break the back of that apartheid. Now, let me quote him. Israel-Palestinian conflict. Unless there is peace in the Middle East, there is no way Nigeria will not also have issues. Yes. That's what he said. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris. Respectfully, why should there be a problem in Nigeria? Because there is problem between the Palestinians and the Israelis. Nigeria does not share any proximity by way of a border being the next to any of those places. Nigeria is not an Arab country. So why should Nigeria be having problems? Because there's a crisis going on between the Palestinians and the Israelis. Even though personally, I sympathize with the people of both countries, especially those who are dying when they should not die. I'm talking about the innocent and defenseless children and women who are being slaughtered. I am talking about the soft targets that has nothing to do with the military that are being bombarded, hospitals that are being bombarded, leading to human tragedy and the catastrophic things that we are seeing. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see children being massacred? Who wants to see children throwing stones that are being cut down by bullets? Nobody. If you have conscience, if you have heart, if you have a heart, like I told you at the beginning, if you are listening to your heart, you know those things are evil. Cutting down children, bombing hospitals, destroying innocent and defenseless people, killing elderlies who have nothing, who are no soldiers, they are non-combatants. It's evil. And we stand to condemn them. But that the conflict between the Palestinian and the Israelis will bring crisis in Nigeria, I disagree. And you know why I disagree? Because the same people, like this man, Mohammed Idris, are creating confusion in Nigeria. So that is what they mean. That's what it means. So he did not speak for me. He did not speak for millions of Nigerians. And honestly, he has no business being a minister in Nigeria, a minister of information. You see how sensitive the position he occupies is. The Minister of Information and National Orientation for Nigeria said this to the people of the world. Read so you can see what I'm talking about. This is how stupid people can go. And all this is driven by what? Religion. Nothing more, nothing less. So we have to address all this. We sympathize with the people of Palestine. The same people who are accusing Israel of massacring the Palestinians, the same people are doing worse than what Israel or the Israeli Defense Force, let me put it that way, not the whole of Israel. I know there are Israelis who are opposed to what is happening in Gaza. What Israeli Defense Force led by Netanyahu is doing. There are people, these people that this man represents, he spoke for them. He didn't speak for me. Because I don't see any reason why we pick up an ammunition or a gun to start attacking a fellow Nigerian because he's a Muslim. And then I am something else. Because Muslims are supposed to be aligned with the Palestinians. And because they do not understand the reason there is this crisis. The crisis between the Israelis and the Palestinians has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with religion. Absolutely nothing to do with religion. It's something that has to do with lands. And there are Muslims who are Jews from Israel. Jewish Muslims exist. And there are a lot of Christians who are Palestinians. So how some ignorant people are able to manipulate the huge masses of Muslims in the north of Nigeria especially. They make them not able to listen to their hearts. And they make them incapable of thinking constructively and critically in order to make informed decisions. They put them together and make them hate the whole of Israel. Israel is the problem. They don't understand too that there are Muslims who are Israelis, who are being targeted. All right, they don't understand too that there are Palestinians, a great number of Palestinians are Christians that are being massacred. Now, who are they fighting for? And they bring this ignorance into Nigeria. And this is happening in a part of Nigeria, in the north of Nigeria, the north of Nigeria, where there are some religious extremists driven by warped religious ideology. The ones that don't want Nigeria to unite. The ones that don't want Nigerians to come together. The ones that deny millions of Nigerians in that part of Nigeria access to education. They deny the people there access to healthcare. They deny them access to infrastructure. They deny them access to social services. They make them poor and vulnerable so they can use them always as cannon fodder to fight their sectarian wars against the people of Nigeria. These are the ones creating the confusion. And I needed to address it and address it thoroughly. I have some of my best friends are Muslims. I am talking about this one, Aisha Ajibola. She's a Muslim. She's one of the closest persons to me. She works with me on this project. I have Alim Musa Meshanu, a Fulani and a Muslim. He's one of the closest persons to me. He works on this project to me. I have many of them here in the United States. I don't even know how many Muslim friends that I have. They are Muslims, but they are not violent. They don't think the warped way some of those in the north of Nigeria think. They need to be set free because they are in captivity. Ordinary election like we had in 2023. When there is an election, what is this supposed to be? An opportunity for the people to choose some of their best compatriots to serve them in leadership capacity, to work for them, to fight for them, to improve their lots, to improve their economy so they can create jobs and have access to opportunities to grow and develop and progress and prosper according to their levels of competency and abilities. Is that not what it's supposed to be? That's what leadership is supposed to be. But in that part of Nigeria, and then now generally in Nigeria, good people don't get into public offices to do anything. So we have an admixture of stupid criminal rogue elements driven by hypocrisy of religion as leaders in mostly part of the north, core north, far north of Nigeria. Yes, they are there. Some of them can't even read and write. They can't even comprehend anything. The only thing they know is religion. That's the only thing. Everything is religionized. Everything they do has a religious implication. They don't come together with the rest of Nigeria to bring forward ideas that can make the country progress and prosper. You see how the giant of Africa has been stuck for 64 years. 64 years of being stuck because the country is in the hands of mostly people who don't understand what it takes to build a nation. 10 out of Nigeria's 13 heads of state came from that part of Nigeria. And with this minority ethnic group, with ties to Madam Fodio, the man who violently came into Nigeria before Nigeria started existing in 1804 and sacked all the kings in the Hausa land, brought a brand new type of religion to them, very violent, and then had the people down as we speak. For 221 years, they subjugate them. It will make you bleed as a human being. As a human being, I'm not talking about religion. Let's leave religion aside. Muslims have some of the brightest minds that I have ever seen. We saw a great number of inventors that I know were Muslims. A great number of mathematicians that I know. A lot of scientists who are Muslims. Yeah. But here comes Nigeria, the north of Nigeria. I am speaking. You will cry as a human being. I have lived in that part of Nigeria. I lived there, a Kano, for 8 years. What I left with is this. You see my forearm? You see the scar there? I was stabbed. 1991. 1991 Kano riot. Yes. Because somebody came from Germany, I think Reinhard Bonnke. He came from Germany to preach the gospel of Jesus. I did not go. I am not a Christian. I am not a Muslim. But I love God. It's in my heart. It's the only almighty God that I know. I'm deeply spiritual. I don't see God the way hypocrites see it. You see God, God told you don't kill, but you are killing people in the name of God. So I don't know what God that is. But it's left for them to decide. So Reinhard Bonnke came, and hell was let loose. They massacred thousands of innocent and defenseless Nigerians because they did not share the same religious ideology with them. They didn't trouble them. They didn't take anything away from them. Just slaughter them, set houses ablaze, cut pregnant women open, cut their fetuses, drowned poor and defenseless children, maimed the elderly. It was a mayhem. After that, that was when I left that part of Nigeria. And then from there, I left for South Africa. Then landing here in 1996. When I came here, I saw a nation of people with a variety of religious beliefs. But I've never seen them wake up to start killing one another. So we have work to do. So sadly, these people have had more opportunities to lead Nigeria than anyone. 10 out of Nigeria's 13 heads of state came there either directly or remotely. Yes. They don't do good. because they don't believe in progress. They don't believe in modernity. They don't believe in improving the life of people around them. The elites from that part of Nigeria, the elites from that particular tribe, the Fulani tribe in Nigeria, the elite, Fulani elites. I want to speak to them. I want to speak to their victims too. Yes, their victims who are Fulanis too. They send their Fulani people, instead of training them how to be better, they send them to the bush. They arm them to ambush Nigeria. They will move from one place to the other. The urban Fulanis control the politics in Nigeria. Here, a minority group, I don't know how they did it. They seized the Nigerian armed forces. They seized all the strategic institutions in Nigeria. Yes. So they are feared in Nigeria. But now their time is about up. They don't obey laws. They are above the laws of Nigeria. They are the ones shooting up Nigeria. The people with this ideology, the same mindset that this man shared here, they are the trouble of Nigeria. When they say there is violence in Nigeria, it is that part of Nigeria, far north of Nigeria. That is where the violence in Nigeria comes from. The other places, whatever you have there is not what you don't find elsewhere in the world. But they don't come out going to occupy any village with the intention of exterminating the people violently. You don't see that. But this one, I hate to say what I'm saying, but we have to say it, we have to call it by its name. I am from Nigeria. There are some parts of Nigeria I don't want to go to. Yes, now they are bringing the insecurity, they have made it a national phenomenon. When they are arrested, they put this type of strings, they are not prosecuted. If you have been watching what has been taking place in Nigeria, you see that the past 3 months have been very, very dangerous. A lot of blood have been let. Last year alone, over 600,000 Nigerians were murdered through violence related to terrorism and banditry. This is excluding the millions that have died due to the direct tragedy of leadership brought about by men who have no business being leaders across the country. But the violent-related deaths, the direct violent-related death, I'm not talking about the ones that died through the smoking gun because of failure of policies, government policies, or because of the lack of it. Nigeria does not have a social security system that supports its people. I remember interviewing somebody, professor of sociology in one of the universities in Nigeria. So I was asking him questions about Nigeria's social welfare policy. You know, he didn't seem to understand what I was saying. So that gave me the impression that there is nothing like that. Nigeria does not have a standing social welfare policy that will translate into social security for its people. So when there was COVID, you needed to see the hell the country was. So because of this rudderlessness of leadership, the people of Nigeria are suffering. And I've looked through any and everywhere in search of solution. The only solution that I see for the people of Nigeria is through a revolution. Because the Nigerian system has destroyed the country. The Nigerian system is a wreck. The Nigerian system is in the hands of criminals. And criminals don't solve problems. They make things worse. We'll be right back.
Fellow Nigerians, it is time we stopped validating this concept of the North, because the North does not exist. The North is a mental creation by the minority Fulani elites. that have taken it upon themselves as a duty to make Nigeria not work. If you look at the configuration of those who claim to be northern leaders, a whopping majority of them are Fulanis. They don't represent the interest of the North. Do they represent the Barams? Do they represent the thieves? Do they represent the Galas, Idomas? And yet they are massacring them? No, they are not. They are not Northerners. They are Fulanis. Stop validating them. For real.
All right. You heard that. This is what the message we should be sharing. If you are a Nigerian listening to me right now, or you are a friend of Nigeria with access to Nigerians, please help us share this message to make them understand that there is no need for some of the things that we are dealing with in Nigeria. If we understood that we are one people, that we have come to this earth to play our individual roles. Yes. And then, our job starts when we are born. And then it ends when the Almighty God calls us to give account for how we spent our time here. What did we do with the rights that He gave to us? Did we do anything with them? All right, so let us enjoy another round of work of Bob Marley. Let's hear Zimbabwe. When you hear Zimbabwe, if you are going through something in your country that is similar to what inspired that song, just put the name of your country in it and sing it, because it's the same thing. Bob Marley was a powerful spiritual figure, yes, whose messages resonated with the rest of the world. And 42 years after, he is still waxing stronger. Yes, Zimbabwe here.
Eating too much salt causes hypertension, right? Nope. What about too much bacon and red meat? Nope. It's actually calcium buildup that turns arteries to stone. Do this to clear calcified arteries fast. Most folks are totally wrong about what's really causing hypertension, right?
Every man got the right to decide his own destiny. And in this judgment, there is no partiality. So arm in arm with arms, we fight this true struggle. Cause that's the only way we can overcome our little troubles. Hey, Sierra Malek Adek, Assalamu alaikum. Abanguda Solat Subin. Thank you very much. Juliana Star, how are you? Hey, Ray, thank you very much. How are you? I agree with you. I agree with you. He said we do not need the West. Yes, we need everybody, but they must come to us with respect. Hey. Avinash. Hi, bro. How are you? India, Mumbai. Thank you very much for joining. Joey Cadenas, how are you? Merci, merci. Ron, yes, Rod. How are you? Zunaid Ahmad, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Nicely. I say, hit the joint, man. Hope for the best. Noxin, thank you very much. Yahaya Idris, may Allah bless you too. Thank you, thank you. Right here, they beat our hearts. Soon we find out who is the real revolutionary. Cause I don't want my people to be by mercenaries. Hey, so right. We gonna fight. In a Zimbabwe, Nigerians are liberate Nigeria. Ayanaya liberate Africa. Nati drobi ina. All right, that was Bob Marley, Zimbabwe. Now, Nigerians, fellow Africans, the people of the world, you heard the background information of what I'm talking to you about. See, they bring this type of mindset into choosing the leadership for Nigeria. Some say they are Christians. Some say they are Muslims. But they are not seeing. They are blind. They are blind because they don't understand what is priority. They don't understand that leadership is about who can do the job, who has the capacity, the abilities, the competency, the courage, the knowledge, the excellence, and the content and strength of character required to build, to utilize, to expand, extend, and sustain capacity beyond themselves for the good of all and for the good of the country from generation to generation. That's what makes countries great. Did you hear me say Islam? Did you hear me say Christianity? Did you even hear me say African traditional religion? What did I say? I said abilities, competency, knowledge, courage to do great things or to do right, content and strength of character required to provide leadership, or required to build, expand, extend, and sustain capacity beyond me, beyond themselves, for the good of everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a Muslim, it doesn't matter if you're a Christian, it doesn't matter if you are a Hindu, it doesn't matter if whatever you are. But the caveat is the people and the country. And then when we do this, I tell you, nobody is going to remember what religious difference exists between him and his neighbor, because everybody will be happy. Everybody will be employed. Everybody will have social security in case they are not able to work. Anything happens to them, there is something to fall back. It requires people with vision. It requires people with foresight. It requires people with the right frame of mind. It requires people who are not hypocritical. It requires people who are not bigoted. Yes, it requires only people with ability. Yes, competency, knowledge, courage to do good, and the content and strength of character to serve the people. That's all that we need. Yes, Thank you, Douglas. Thank you. I appreciate that too. I do. I love reggae too. Yes, yes. I found your channel and subscribed to it. Let Nigerian couple years ago, and I'm so happy to find your channel with good vibes. Much Zelenia, thank you very much. I love that. I love it. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So please share the channel with others. Invite more of your friends. What we are trying to do is to expand it. You know, the media in Nigeria is a lying media. They don't speak the truth because they are corrupt. The owners, the drivers of the mainstream media is they are a great part of Nigeria's problem. There was a story I did on a town they call Ihube in Imo State. The Nigerian media ran away from, even the local media from Imo State, they didn't want to touch it because they want Buhari to be happy. They don't want to offend the system. The people of Nigeria, for the most part, because they don't know their right, they don't know why they exist. They don't know that it is their responsibility to challenge government. They think that the government is a God that you have to obey. You don't have to obey any government. The only thing you need to do as a citizen of any country is to defend the state. You see, there's a difference between the state and the government. Government is a group of people. They could be criminals like they are right now in Nigeria, who come with the intention of doing good, but the ones in Nigeria are doing evil. You know, so citizens are bound to stand up to them, to do good. We are the people. We are the reason you exist. If we say no government, no government. If we say we want to cripple a government, the people can cripple it. But the mindset in Nigeria is different. They think government is a god that everybody has to obey. You see, those who are supposed to be traditional rulers, once they wear that their Halloween uniform and they collect Ghana must go, they're always after money. You know, they don't understand that it is their responsibility. It is the responsibility of every citizen to hold his or her government accountable. Government, like they are here, are supposed to be afraid of the citizens. But in Nigeria, it's the citizens that are afraid of government. Government, they can rise up to and then get rid of them. Like they should get rid of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the entire government from the top to bottom in Nigeria because they are a disaster. They don't understand. But we are happy that we are here. We are sharing this information with our people, and I believe the consciousness is beginning to rise. I want it to speed up because Africa is waiting for Nigeria. Honestly, Nigeria is the one holding Africa back right now from the visionary unification that our founding fathers, saw about 80 years ago. Nigeria is the obstacles right now. The biggest obstacle. Nigeria and the Kenyans are fighting. Nigerians have not been able to find that rhythm to unite, to fight. You see what the Kenyan youths are doing. So, yeah, but Ruto is a problem like Bola Ahmed Tinubu because the two of them are puppets. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 tough, strong puppets in Africa. But if the Nigerian one goes down, the chain of Africa will eventually be broken. So that is why Nigerians, I'm telling you, more work is needed. Stop hating. Stop this Igbo Yoruba nonsense. See the Hausa people, they are beginning to find out what they have been going through. So let us bring all Nigerian young people together, those who can see beyond their nose, that this country is a great country for all of us. And even though it was a mistake, like I know Nigeria was a mistake, a disaster, but they put us in together. For 3 generations have now demonstrated their tragic incapacity to solve problems. But our generation must not be like theirs, those who cannot solve problems. Our generation should be the problem-solving generation. Our generation should be the ones that will courageously look at our history and see how ugly it has been. And then make that bold step, bold decision, make a bold statement to say, you know what? We are not going to continue this country this way. We want to put this country on the platform of justice for all. I mean for all. I mean for all. You see what I'm saying? I did not say for some, as it is right now. I did not say for those who are connected. I did not say for those who have access to the politician. I did not say the one who's a tribesman is heading there because his tribesman is there, he's able to get in. I want us to build a country like near what it is here. I'm telling you, I must be very honest, America has its own problem. But if you live in this country and you can work, you will find a job to work. It may not be the best job, but in Nigeria as it stands, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. The people are thirsty. Yes, in the abundance of water, like Bob Marley said in Rat Race. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Rat race. I'm going to play that song before I leave. I'm going to pray because Nigeria is in a rat race. Yes, Nigeria has so much that there is no reason its people are hungry. There's no reason its youth are migrating in droves, even trekking through the Sahara Desert for days. Some of them die. They freeze. They dry up because of the scorching heat of the sun on the Sahara. They die. Some of them who eventually make it to Libya, they trade them like slaves. Yeah, the Libya that was destabilized. Yeah, it's hell there. And then after some time, some are able to escape. They want to go to Europe. They go into makeshift boats across the wide Mediterranean. A lot of them go out there and drown. I have some of my younger ones who drowned. Yeah, in 2014. It pained me because I warned them, like I saw what was about to happen. I warned them, please don't make this trip. 40 of them from my hometown, 40 of them perished in the Mediterranean. That's Nigeria's loss. Yes. Yes. This is a country that has everything. But they are punished by bad leadership. Bad leadership with hammer. Bad leadership that rules with the dangerous weapons. That bad leadership that has turned our people, our young people, into cowards. Nigerians were never known to be cowards. But what I see today in Nigeria, young men and women who are so scared of challenging the authorities. Yes. Yes, criminals. When I say this is not exaggeration. Every Nigerian politician right now, including those aspiring, are thieves. Every Nigerian politician is a thief. They go in there not with intention to serve. Everybody wants to go there to make money. Now they have completely destroyed the country. Nigeria is nearly completely destroyed. So when they tell me about election, they want to do an election in 2027, I ask them, where is this pathway? Where is the pathway to the election? Remember how this criminal came into power? How they compromised everything for him to come to power. They compromised the armed forces. I was thinking that if everything else failed, if as INEC announced a fake result from an inconclusive election, when the server was suddenly turned off, and all the results were invalidated, for Nigerians to wake up at 4 a.m., a criminal had been declared president. A criminal who was prosecuted here and found guilty of commercial drug sales. Here in the United States, precisely Illinois and Indiana. He was found guilty. He paid restitution of nearly $500,000 US. I don't know why America did not jail him. I don't know why they collected money from him and allowed him to go. They should have put his ass in jail. Because he killed people, not just one, not 10. Drugs kills generations. His illicit drug dealing destroyed a lot of people, messed up families. And then they allowed him to return to Nigeria. He came to Nigeria and became a senator. From being a senator, he became a governor of the richest state in Nigeria, Lagos State of Nigeria. Trillions of naira comes into Lagos on daily basis. When people see Lagos, they think Lagos is so developed. Go to Orile and then know that the amount of money that is coming into Lagos is not being used. They end up in private pockets. Lagos is supposed to be far better developed, 10 times better developed than Dubai. Go to some parts of Lagos, you will cry. And ask yourself, is this Lagos? But what you see is a Keja, Victoria Island, and then the new Lekki now. There's one they call Banana Island now. People are carried away. Go into the real Lagos. Go to Isaleko to see what Lagos is about. Yes. This man was the governor of Lagos State for 8 years. He turned maybe one half of Lagos belongs to him. Everything about collecting money, taxation in Lagos, he's the one in charge. So he amassed so much money to take on Nigeria. He took on Nigeria. He bought everything that they needed to buy. He bought the INEC. Are you aware, the people of the world, and the people of Nigeria in particular, a day to the 2023 election, the National Electoral Umpire was in his house, eating and drinking. The people of Nigeria saw it. They didn't hide it. The picture, the images, the videos were everywhere for the people to see. How the people allowed the election to go on. I don't know what Nigerians were thinking that Mahmoud Yakubu was going to announce a result that would be in their favor after eating and drinking in one of the candidates' house. I don't know what made the Nigerian people believe that they were going to get an outcome that was different from what they already saw ahead of the election. Yes. So he bought the INEC. So when they announced the result, I was thinking that the Nigerian military will be angry enough, like the Egyptian military were in the days of Hosni Mubarak, when they told him no, they were not going to back him to do evil against the people of Egypt. And when the Egyptian came for him, the military did nothing. They told him that they were not partisan, they were professional military, they were not going to be involved. They stayed on the side. They stayed on the side and allowed the people of Egypt mount the pressure that they mounted that led to the ouster of Hosni Mubarak. The Egyptian people, they came. The Egyptian people, their army did not shoot at anyone. Yes, the Nigerian army. I know you follow me. Some of you don't like what I'm doing. I know some of you, by virtue of what I knew about the army long before now. Yes, you don't like this message. You are very unprofessional. Majority of you have become politicians. Your leaders are politicians. Some of you are bandits. Some of you have sympathy with terrorism and those who mastermind terrorism. Yes. Shame on you. Now, learn something from the Egyptian army. The Egyptian army stayed away and allowed the people of Egypt do what they needed to do. And when it ended, Hosni Mubarak had no choice than to step down. He stepped down, and another guy entered. And they did not like the guy. They came back again and said, no, we don't want you. Number two, they brought him down. Yeah, those are people who have respect for their country. Those are people who understand their rights. Those are people who understand the importance of they owning the sovereignty of their country. Those are professionals. Nigeria, we have a long way to go. We have a long way. We have a problem with the army. We have a problem with our electoral system. We have a problem with the civil servants in Nigeria. Yes, big time problem. We have a problem with the traditional rulers. Oh no, very corrupt. Very, very corrupt. In fact, that institution needs to be dissolved. It's a useless institution. Never has been good. We have a problem with the religious leaders. Religious leaders mostly are fake. Both Muslims and Christians, majority of them are fake. Liars, hypocrites, and bigots. They exploit the people. It's either they're exploiting them or blackmailing them emotionally for their money, or they are inciting them to use violence to assert authority that they don't have. Yes, that is why we're having so much of sectarian violence. I was a big victim of it. Kano, 1991. See the mark? I will never forget it. And this is one of the, it's good that it happened. It's one of the biggest inspiration that I have to stand up for Nigeria. I wish the people of Nigeria can understand where I am coming from and where I intend to go with my message. I wish the people of Nigeria can give access to leading Nigeria to someone who thinks like me. And then let us see if Nigeria will not change. Because I am not corrupt. I have no friend who is a politician. No politician can come out from Nigeria to say he has given me 1 penny. I don't need their fucking money. I don't need a damn thing from them. I want them out because they are a failure. They have destroyed our country. And this is why I am angry too with the young people who are left in Nigeria, not waking up. They are scared. Yes, freedom does not come free. Yeah, it comes with a price. Nobody, oppressors never award you freedom. Hosni Mubarak did not award Egyptians freedom. They came and took it. You know, some of them rode bicycle from Alexandria. Some traveled on foot because they had that sense of national duty, that something was wrong with their country, and they needed to solve it. And they came and wasted no time in doing what they must do to save their children from suffering extended consequences of whatever their inaction would have cost them. They decided decisively to do something ahead so that the next generation will not suffer. Now, what are the generations in Nigeria doing? What is my generation in Nigeria doing? Very corrupt generation. They don't want to do anything. Some of them believe that God is going to come down and solve the problem of Nigeria. But I'm telling them, no, God ain't coming down. If God was going to come down with the volume of prayers Nigeria say every day, God would have come down mightily. No, God does not support a people who are not honest. God does not support a people who are not mobile. When you move, God moves. And that is what it is. Voice of the people is the voice of God. The people are not serious about their prayers. You can't, after praying, you go and start doing evil. You can't, after praying, you go back to the same person. You are his stooge out there. What is your prayer? You are a hypocrite. And that is what most Nigerians are, both Christians and Muslims. Big hypocrisy. Empire of hypocrites. Yes, Nigeria, God will not solve your problem. The only one who will solve your problem is you. It is only when you move and you move with a purpose and with honesty, Nigeria will stand. And for you who is a Muslim in the north, you who is a Christian from somewhere else, who think that you cannot come together with your brother, the same skin color, you speak the same language, you eat the same type of food, you find yourself, whether you like it or not, in the same environment, and you cannot unite to uproot your oppressors that you know that they are, and then it's your problem. If you continue to follow them because somebody is saying Allahu Akbar, that he doesn't mean, then you are a fool, and you will continue to suffer. If someone is telling you in the name of Jesus, and then you should not do anything, well, you will suffer more. Yes, they will kill more people. Listen now, I'm telling you, I think you hear they are building coalition. All right, you see the APC right now, it used to be the biggest terrorist organization in Nigeria. But if you look at what is taking place, those who brought APC together are beginning to leave it now. And they are the masterminds of terrorism in Nigeria. I'm talking about the likes of El Rufai and the rest of that, Atiku Abubakar. Yeah, they cannot stay in a place where they are not in charge. They want to always be in charge. Now they are forming a coalition. They are coalition of terrorism. They are shifting ground now. They tried to register their ADA party. They did not register it. But there's a party that I know the party that they want to go and coalesce. Now, when they get there, it's going to be confusion. Because Nigerians are getting wiser now. I don't think anybody will allow any of them to be in the lead of anything anymore. But me, I don't even want to be in the same political party with the people who are terrorists, people who have masterminded the killing of my fellow Nigerians. Rufai now is talking as if he's a patriot. He's talking as if he's an activist now. When he was governor, thousands of people died in his hand, so much blood in his hand in southern Kaduna. Is it Atiku that want to be my president? Under his watch, Deborah Yakubu was murdered in Sokoto. He tried to send a tweet to condemn the killing. A few seconds later, he deleted it and claimed that he wasn't responsible for that because he wanted to save his political future. For him, it is his ambition over the life of Nigerians, especially young Nigerians. Is that the type of person you want to trust to lead you? Then if you are the one trusting Atiku, then you should be prepared to die. Because he has been seeing all the massacre of our people, massacre in Benue, massacre in Plateau, massacre in Katsina, massacre in Zamfara, massacre in my hometown. As we speak, over 100 persons have been murdered in my hometown. Yes, 500, over 1,000 miles away from the north of Nigeria. These people have the audacity to come down to Enugu to come and massacre people. And then whenever they massacre, nobody is arrested, nobody is held accountable. Even the few times they are arrested, the next day they are released. They say order from above. So they own the country. Why should someone wielding AK-47 illegally acquired AK-47? The army of Nigeria cannot. I hope you know now what I'm going to show you something right quick about what is happening, about the army involvement in this whole thing. You see this man? General A.E. Abubakar. You see him? A young Nigerian soldier cried out about what they have been dealing with. That it's not like the army cannot crush Boko Haram. It's not like the army cannot crush the Fulani bandits. There are elements in the army and the armed forces who are sympathetic to the murderous activities of this group. And this man, General A.E. Abubakar, is one of them. According to the allegation, the guy pointed out. The young man now is on the run. They want to kill him for exposing this criminal. And he's a general officer commanding a critical section of the Nigerian army. Come on, Nigerians. Yes. What kind of country is that? Yes. General A.E. Abubakar, yeah. That is him right there. So, why should we think that our country will be secured with enemy combatants in charge of our country's national security? Yes, this is General A.E. Abubakar. Why has Bola Ahmed Tinubu not fired him? Why is the army not, have they not arrested him for investigation? Why is he not being court-martialed? As we speak right now, he is in Borno, in the theater, one of the most critical theaters of war. He exchanges information with terrorists, yes, that will ambush our young soldiers, innocent and defenseless soldiers, who are sent out there to fight people who have already ambushed them. Whenever they go there, they smoke them out. Yeah, this is the country we have. That is one for you. And there are so many of them in the Nigerian army right now. So this is the reason the army cannot fight. The army is so divided. The chief of army staff is not even in charge of the army that they say is the chief of. The chief of defense staff is just an announcer and a politician. He makes more political statements than Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Every time they shoot, they kill somewhere, he's there. He will make tough statements, and then go away. And then we wait for the next one. And then, seriously, before too long, the next one will happen. And then he'll be back, making the same tough statement. So we are tired of this. Our country is so lawless. Nigeria is so lawless. Nigeria is a place where anybody can be murdered. And depending on who murdered you, if he has enough money to pay the police to destroy evidence, he will do that, and you'll be gone. So what are we waiting for? Why can't we say, look, we've had enough of this? Why can't we? Which army can stop a determined people who truly want to be free? Nigerians have not made their decision about their freedom, but I'm calling them now that they must stand up, because we don't have a lot of time. These criminals, these rogues, these mercenaries have circled our country. And it will be in a matter of short time when they will come and unleash. And then we wake up. We don't have a country anymore. It's a choice that we have to make. It's a choice that we in this generation must make. It's a choice, serious choice that we have to make. Let me show you something, how ugly Nigeria has gotten. You see this picture too? This is the one sitting on the left. He's supposed to be the governor of River State. The one sitting next to him in green, supposed to be the immediate past governor of River State. The one on the right was governor before him, and then later became Minister of Works or Minister of Transport and Aviation. They are all from River State of Nigeria. About 5 months ago, the rogue holding Nigeria hosted, they call Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because he wants the oil in River State. They started a crisis that the one in green started. He had served his 8 years as governor, but he wanted the next one, the one sitting next to him, to continue to be his stooge. He claimed that he brought him. This is how Nigerian democracy works. In a democracy, I would think that democracy is that's the definition of democracy, layman's definition. Government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Now, if government is for the people, by the people, and whatever the people, why does one man has to be the one that brought a governor for people? So where is the power of the people here? So for all the period that this young man has been governor, this one who was appointed a rogue minister of Federal Capital Territory by the rogue president of Nigeria will not allow him rest. He wants him to be reporting to him. He wants every appointment that he makes to be approved by him. Then why is he the state governor? So they started having this argument. I don't know the relationship this rogue one in green had with the fake president of Nigeria. So the rogue president declared a state of emergency in River State that led to the removal of the governor. They say they suspend him. Do you suspend somebody that a people voted for? Who has the power to suspend a governor? Is it not the people who voted him? But in Nigeria, it's upside down. Can you suspend the Texas governor, Donald Trump? Can Donald Trump wake up one day to say that he's suspending the governor of Texas? Okay, like what he did in California when they had to release water, in contravention of the laws. We know what that happened. And then, or the governor of Maine, that he tried to hoodwink. The woman stood up and told him, "See you in court." In Nigeria, the president of Nigeria is all in all. The presidency of Nigeria is so dictatorial. One, because the people of Nigeria don't even know their rights. All these ones you see, they have all the big degrees, useless degrees. They don't even know what the constitutional provision. They don't know their place in the constitution. For a criminal to come and declare a state of emergency that led to the removal of a state governor is so absurd, so nasty, it's so hard to believe. And the people of River State only grumbled. They kept quiet. Instead of choking the streets, choking the state house, and saying that we voted for this man, and he's our governor. Nobody changes him. Nobody will get, no. As soon as he announced, everybody went home like a dog beaten by rain. And now, since then, they have been begging him in a democracy, in a supposed democracy, begging him to lift the suspension. Yeah, we got ways to go. This young man traveled to London to meet him when one of his trips to London. I hear he has gone again to France. France is his base. I don't know what he goes there to do. It's something he's doing with Macron, So Now, they were expecting on June 12th that he will lift the suspension. That day came and passed. It didn't happen. Just a few days ago, they said they went to a meeting. They came out. They gave the young man a long document to sign an undertaking, what and what he will not do if they lifted the suspension on him. I'm talking about a democratically elected governor of Rivers State. Yes. They humiliated him, and he foolishly, from what I said, he signed. And since then, he has been making positive statements. So some of us now who stood up for him and were fighting for him and put the best of us in the public space to fight for him, he let us down. So that's why I am warning Nigerians, don't trust any politician. They are all criminals. They will make deals for you. He made a nonsense of some of us who stood up to fight for him. They are not worth fighting for. So he proved that he just wanted to be governor, not just to serve the people. He's not interested in the people. It's a piece of shit. That is where Nigeria are right now, or Nigeria is. We want to continue to go through this mess. Yes. So what prevented him from resigning? Did he have to be governor? I will resign. For me to beg a drug dealer, for me to beg an illegal president who was not elected by me, who elected himself by buying all our institutions. He bought the army. In fact, the army was the one that made me mad the most. I thought that after Tinubu destroyed everything, he destroyed the INEC, he bought the court system up to the Supreme Court. All eyes were waiting on the army, like the soldiers, like the Egyptian army did to Mubarak. We were thinking that the army would stop the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu by overthrowing temporarily Muhammadu Buhari, put him in jail for what he did, because he was complicit in what happened. The army, sadly, led by one man that is from my place, we speak the same tongue, Lucky Irabo, General Lucky Irabo, lazy generals. I don't even know how they promote them to becoming generals. Generals without winning, without no war. Ordinary Boko Haram, they could not defeat. You see a lot of generals in the Nigerian army. Everybody is a general in the Nigerian army. General Irabo could not convene a meeting as the highest high-profile military leader. He could not call the service chiefs together to say, look, we have to save this country. We will not allow this travesty to take place. You know what they did? He collected money. They gave them lifetime, they gave them some soldiers who will be guiding them. They gave them bulletproof SUVs. They gave them access to free medical care abroad, not in Nigeria, abroad, because they have destroyed everything in Nigeria. Nigerians, honestly, why should we continue this way? And this madness has become a norm in Nigeria. You will see a thug want to be a senator in Nigeria, a thug with nothing, a thug who could not go to school, a thug who did not graduate from school wants to be a senator in Nigeria. And then now the national security, one national security thing, the monitoring of the oil pipelines in the Niger Delta where I come from, put in the hands of a criminal, a violent criminal, they call it Tempolo. Yes. Nigeria has Navy. Nigeria has an Air Force. Nigeria has an Army. Nigeria has the DSS. Nigeria has, what else? I don't know. So many different layers of security forces in Nigeria. They did not consign the surveillance watching the oil pipeline in any of them. They gave it to a private criminal because he was once, they called him militant, who used the name of Niger Delta. They claim that he was fighting for Niger Delta. He's the one they gave the responsibility for surveilling the Niger Delta crude oil for Nigeria. And you know what that means? This stealing, siphoning crude oil. Barges come and hang in the high sea. They connect our oil pipeline to them. They say he's protecting the oil pipelines. That is how low a country can go. Professors go and bow down before a criminal who jumped out of school, who did not go to school. It's sad, it's sad. Yes, Zelenia, yes. Muslim, Christian, no matter. My mother is Japanese, and I never felt less in Nigeria. The strength is in the better of your people. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is what Nigerians need to understand. They have not been able to figure it out. They don't understand that. We try to tell them that all these things, they take away from who we are as a people. We are Africans. But why have we allowed our Africa, have we allowed Nigeria to become a battleground for the civilizations that have nothing to do with us? We are more Arabs now than Nigeria. Some of us are more Arabs. Some want to be more Europeans. Now, what is left of our Africanness? Now, what is this talk about we having Africa unite? I think the problem is greatest in Nigeria. And it has to do with leadership. I believe that with the right type of leadership, things will change. But we are looking for that pathway that will take us to that type of leadership that will change things. I don't want to be around people who are hypocrites. I don't want to be around bigots because they cannot solve any problem. They are destroyers. Like the ones in the far north, they are worse in this whole thing. It is those in the north. Yeah, the ones that are Christian, they are very moderate. But the ones in the north, they are very violent. The ones led by, what's his name? Saad Abubakar, the ones who is going about talking about Sharia law, with which they are chopping up the hands of our young people. Let me see if I can show you a picture of a young boy, 12-year-old boy, whose hands was chopped off. Why? Because he stole let me see something. Because he stole cell phone. Yes, a young boy, 12-year-old boy. And I think it was in one of these northern states. They chopped off his hand for stealing a cell phone. They didn't know how hungry he was. Oh, this one. I don't want to talk about this guy. I don't want to talk about this idiot. I don't want to talk about him. Not at all. I'm trying to, be patient with me. Let me show you something. Yeah, this one is one of the problems of Nigeria. Big time problem. This one, Saad Abubakar. No, he's not a good man. Nobody should respect him. It's confusion. The world is moving forward. But he wants Nigeria to remain in darkness. He benefits from keeping millions of Hausa children illiterate and ignorant, so that they can continue to use them to create violence. It's not thinking like Abdul Diop. It's not thinking like the man in Dubai who want the best for the citizens of United Arab Emirates. I don't know where their type of Islam is coming from, but definitely not the progressive one. Bear with me. I'm trying to get that picture so you can see a young boy whose hands was chopped off for being a Nigerian. A young boy who could not feed, and he took to stealing, 12-year-old boy. Yeah, a people who don't protect children. They want to lead Nigeria. Always want to be in charge. Always want to be in charge. They ruined our country. And I expect us to be quiet. Yes. Just bear with me while I look. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Here we go. I hope it shows up. Okay. I don't know why it's not loading. I found it, but it's not agreeing to load. So you can see this, how these evil men, these hypocrites. Oh, God. Why can't I find this, man? Oh, man. I'm going to find it. All right, where else find it?
So we should be floating to wherever we're going. 'Cause if the sky is an ocean, look more Jones. So much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. Bless my eyes this morning. Your sun is on the rise once again. We heard the things are going. Anything can happen. The seas are sailing under eagle trip. Blast off like a spaceship. Million miles from reality. No care for you, no care for me. So much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. All you gotta do is give a little, take a little, give a little, one more time. Yeah, 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 yeah. So you think you found that solution? So before you check out this night, don't leave another cornerstone standing there behind. Yeah, we've got to face the day. Ooh-wee, come what may. We the street people talking. Yeah, we must love. Now they're sitting on the time. Now I know the time has come. Goes on up, it's coming on down. Goes around, comes around. So much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. Bless my eyes this morning.
Hey, hey, I've been trying to get this. All right, Zelena, thank you. You say when I left Nigeria, I prayed that after Buhari, a better chance to come. I am so saddened for Nigeria. I'm in the USA. Oh, and all I can do is pray for the people to become aware. Thank you, thank you. Which state are you in the US? Resta, Jamaica, how are you? Great, great, great. All right, Douglas Linere, you asked, do I smoke? No, I don't smoke. Yes, but I'm a Rasta man. All right, man. And if you declare with your mouth, Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, time is short, you'll be saved. Well, that's what you believe, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who believe in that. All right, Hudu Kuma, how are you? All right. All right. Hey, I can. Can you say there is no yelling in the casino? I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Eunice, hey, how are you? Pleasant good. Pleasant gift. Correct, you said. One Africa. Yes, one Africa. Which one be this color? Where you they wear? Definitely not Nigerian color. All right. Oh, that one. Well, that is my choice. All right. I think they are working against Ibrahim Traore. Yes, they are, but they will not succeed. As long as the African people become more aware and band around him and stand for one Africa. OAU Automobile Venture, Ladikpo Market, Lagos. Hey, how are you? All right, I hope everything is going well with you, man. All right, Sui, hi. Na and O. Kanu Chinedu, how are you? Veronica Adeoti, thank you very much. Germany, you know the perfume is Falcons. All right, great seeing you guys. Robert Nesta Mali saying that so much trouble in the world. We've been sitting on the time bomb. Now is the time. The time has come. What goes around comes around. Come down. So much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. Bless my eyes this morning. Jason is on the rise once again. The way everything is going, anything can happen now. Yeah, they sail on their ego trip. Yes, you know, million miles from reality. Yes, let's go, Bob Marley. And they blast off on their spaceship. All right? They blast off on their spaceship. All right? Blast off on their spaceship. All right, listen to this. Million miles from reality. No care for me, no care for you. Just give a little, take a little. Give a little, take a little. Let there be something for everyone. Don't be greedy. Don't be the one who wants to grab everything. And that is what defines the elites in Nigeria, especially those ones who call themselves northern leaders in Nigeria. Yes, we've got to hit you hard. We've got to speak the truth. We love Nigeria. That is why we are speaking up. This is not a time to make it look. I don't get so nice with the people who oppress others. Yes, they are so greedy. They rob Nigeria in the name of the North. But they give absolutely nothing to the people they claim that they are out to defend. If they cared about the North so much, there won't be 30 million Hausa children on the streets of the North, especially Kano, Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Kaduna, and everywhere else, begging when they are supposed to be in school. Do you know one heartbreaking things that happen in Nigeria? It's so heartbreaking. I love my children. My youngest is 19. My youngest child is 19 years old. I don't know if she's here. Sometimes she comes on here watching. Yes, she's 19-year-old. But I still treat her like, it's father love, Sometimes she will tell Dad, I am an adult. I said, no, you cannot be that adult that is so bigger than me that I cannot talk to. Sometimes she wants to go somewhere. I'm worried. I'm calling her. Hey, I hope you're okay. Don't call me again. Why are you calling me every time? You just called me. I told you I'm okay. And you are calling again. Sometimes I don't know when I do it. Now, you see, in Nigeria, the north of Nigeria, it's not happening anywhere else. The north of Nigeria. This north of Nigeria, the people there, the criminal elites, and sadly mostly Fulani elites, who claim that they care so much about the north. They are there in the north. 6-year-old. A 6-year-old is separated from his father and mother. 6-year-old. 6-year-old. What does a 6-year-old know? Separated from father and mother. I am talking about from hundreds of miles away from their biological parents. They dump them in the street. No access to school, no access to education. They give them one plate. They give them one uniform, maybe one dress. These children will go for 2 weeks, no bath. Don't talk about brushing teeth because there's nothing like that. They give them one plate. With that plate, they go from one house to the other, begging for food. A child from Nigeria. Nigeria is a very rich country. Nigeria is not a poor country. They breed this colony of poor children. And they collect budgetary allocations on their behalf to fund education, to fund social services. But they keep all this money in their pockets. And you know what? These Fulani elites, who claim that they are northern leaders, all their children, some of them are here in the United States. Some are in the United Arab Emirates. A good number of them are in the UK. A good number of them are in Saudi Arabia going to school. These people are wicked. Nigerians, are you hearing me? You are a Hausa man, are you hearing me? You are a Fulani person who has conscience, are you hearing me? This is the reason why all of us must unite. This is evil. And they call the name of Allah into this that they are doing to destroy children. They are genocide, they are war criminals. They should face the same thing war criminals face. They should be taken to the Hague and punished. They should be held accountable for their crimes against humanity. And this is the reason why Nigerians should never allow them access to the corridor of power. Yes, these who could do this to the people who they claim they are the same with, that they are united by Allah. They are our brothers. Who keeps his brother poor? Who destroys his or her brothers and sisters in such a frightening number? I'm talking about 30 million children, 30 million, mostly Hausa children from Nigeria are on the streets of Nigeria begging. Instead of being in classrooms, they are separated from their parents. They are raised under the most inhumane conditions. They are out in the hot weather like it is right now in Nigeria. When it is cold, they are there in that wild cold in Nigeria without parental care. They raise them like animals. No love. And for that reason, those children don't know love. And for that reason, they can't love anyone. And they are the ones that they put AK-47 in their hands right now. They are the ones they are using to shoot up Nigeria. They don't care. They are trigger happy because they don't know what they are doing. They are equally victims of the Nigerian system, especially the northern feudalistic oligarchy that must be broken right now. They are the ones who have been holding Nigeria hostage. We must set our country free from them. This is a moment to tell them and tell the world that we are the owners of Nigeria. We have run away for a very long time. Everybody is scared of them. Oh, they can kill. Oh, they have guns, they have daggers. We can shoot. We can stab if we choose to. Whatever we must do now to save our country, we must do it. We have run. Our backs are on the wall now. It's either we push back or we'll be prepared to die in quantum. That is what this whole thing represents right now. The picture coming out of Nigeria is so grim, it's so bad. Yes, Dave says, thank you, how are you? Nice to meet you. Kausarat Jimo, thank you very much. Hello. Omar Wenda, thank you for joining. And again, if you just joined us, please, before we leave, we are about running out of time. We implore all those who just joined today to please subscribe to our channel. I'm going to use 2 minutes to appeal to you guys to, subscribe to our channel. Even though you don't agree with us, it's okay. As long as you respect us, you can share your variant opinion. We will continue to work with you. Maybe perhaps, we can agree on something one day. Ray Anderson, why not join in the cause of Ibrahim Traore is my brother. I am very much with him. We are with him all the way. I reason the way he reasoned. I am happy he's a younger brother of me, of mine. We will support him all the way. We share in the same ideology. We share in the same dream. We hope that Africa will unite soonest, and I hope that it will happen in my lifetime. So yes, I am with Ibrahim Traore all the way. Yes, anybody touches him, touches me. And if there's any reason to fight back on his behalf, you bet I will fight back. So that is why we are all building this movement. And that is the reason why we are talking to young Africans. It's time for us. Our ancestors went through so much. They went through slavery. They went through colonialism. They went through imperialism. Some of our people in South Africa went through apartheid. Apartheid, after apartheid, many things happened in South Africa. Between 1652 and 1994, the South Africans did not have it great. It's been one thing or the other. It was in 1948 they brought the apartheid infrastructure. Yes, the same thing that is happening in the Palestine-Israeli thing. And you see the reason why South Africa is so emotionally connected to the people of Palestine, because they believe that they suffered in self-hate. So please, and then after that now, we are dealing with globalization. Globalization is to them a certificate of occupancy, all right, with which they will take over Africa. All right, so that's just one of those things that we are talking about. That we want Africans to get more conscious. We want Africans to stand up. We want Africans to wake up. We want Africans to unite. The unification of Africa is so compelling, and it's now. And I'm inviting you on the 16th of July. There was an interview I did. A young a filmmaker, an American filmmaker, did an interview where I had to share my view on Africa and the future of Africa. It's coming up on the 16th of this month. It's going to be it will be released here. It actually is already available for our members. So if you want to watch that, listen to that interview, if you're a member, subscribe or join as a member to have. It's an exclusive interview, but it will be open and available to the public on the 16th of July 2025. It was such an explosive interview that Professor Paul Hader and I went through, and it was good, and I loved what I saw. The performance was great, and if you are such a person who want to know more about Africa, please dive into it now by becoming a member and to have access to that exclusive interview. But if you want to wait till on July 16th, you wait, you're going to get the same thing. Then it will be available to the public. Thank you. Yeah, Abdul Rahman, thank you very much. Respect, appreciate. Yes. I hope everybody is doing great. Manokio and Manoculture is that free P Daddy. Well, if that is your vision, that is your prayer, may God help you. I don't know much about that case, so I'm going to have to study it before I make a pronouncement of that. But if that is your wish, may it come to pass. All right, and we love you guys. We are so happy, as always, to have you here. So again, if you are joining us for the very first time, please subscribe to our channel. That and help us grow. We love whatever you can do to help us grow. So before I leave, I'm going to give you one more. Robert Nesta Mali. And it's going to be, Could You Be Loved? Could You Be Loved? If you listen to that song, could you be loved? It's a two-question thing. If you listen carefully, if you look at it from the grammatical side, if you don't understand the meaning, you think it was a mistake. No. Could you be loved? All right? Could you be loved? And be loved. See? So it means, can you be loved to someone? And then when you are loved to someone, what do you expect? You expect to be loved. That's what Bob Marley was trying to say that day. So let's enjoy that song and then go from there. It's been such a wonderful moment. We spent nearly 2 hours, 10 minutes, and going to 2 hours, 11 minutes that we've been here. How time flies, and how enjoyable how I enjoyed your company here. We'll be right back.
I promise you, I'm not going to let you die. Easily remove all metallic belongings and devices that could interact with the MRI's powerful backpack.
Hey, Tony Amato, how are you? Great to have you here again. Norolo Buffo, hey, how are you? How are you? Thank you for joining. I'm good, Tony, man. How are you? Okay, Tony, you said you're going through withdrawal of 14th. It's quite a struggle. This is the 4th day. I wish you the very best. Remember, you are not alone. Our hearts and our prayers are with you. We hope that and pray that you will succeed. Yes, great to see you. Great to see you. You're going to be all right, man. We pray for you. Hey, out of the minded, blessing from Tehran, Iran. How are you? I hope you are free, you are safe up there. And below, yeah. Could you below? Oh, now, and below. Don't let them fool you. I even tried to school you. Well, no. Hey, Tony, I hope you are reading. Old Stacy just sent you a message. He said, eat some THC gummies. Best for going through withdrawals. You can feel your bones after eating 400 milligrams. All right. Chili Baji from Angola, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Somewhere else is Georgia. Yeah, all the best, Tony, all the best. Don't give up, 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 man. Yeah, oh, Stacy, watching from Toronto, Canada. Nice to have you here. Well, no. Hey. We got our lives to live. They say, only, only the fittest of the fittest shall survive. Paddy from Ireland, thank you for joining. Great having you here. Solar Sunday from Canada. Thank you, Solas. Thank you. How is Canada today? I hope you're doing great over there. Looking forward to the new week, right? Soa Fitness University. Hi, hello. Motivational. Hello from Hi, from Houston to India. And below. Don't let them change you. Hey, Roy, yeah, I agree with you. Free Palestine. Free the word of war. Yes, Jah Rastafari. Our message will be heard. Jah Rastafari. Peace on earth. I even try to school ya. Well, no. We got a mass of our own. So go to hell if what you're thinking isn't right. Love will never leave us alone. Out of the darkness, there must come out the light. Could you be loved and be loved? Yeah. Could you be loved? Oh, now and be loved. Right. Help from Sudan. Help Sudan. Yes, Sudan is on our radar. Party peace all over the world. No more war. No more trouble. Oba Joby. Hello, how are you? Yes. No. I even tried to screw ya. Well, no. No, don't let them change you. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them school you. Don't let them redirect your mind. You know, remember, you got a life to live. Yes. You don't care about what nobody says about you when you are doing the right thing. You know, because you got to be the one accounting for your behavior, your attitude. You know what I'm saying? So do that is right, that is in your mind. And, you know, people are going to say one thing or the other about you. But if you are morally convinced about what you are doing, you don't worry about that. You don't need nobody's distraction. That's what Bob Marley is telling us right here. Yes, right. He said, let Africa come as one. What a nation. It is powerful. Smart, intellectual people. We are strong. I don't believe, I know. I agree with you. And that is the message. And that is what is happening. Remember what Bob Marley said? He said, we Africans, we fight if we find it necessary. We know we shall win. And we are confident in your victory of good over evil, of good over evil. Well, everywhere is war. Me say war. Yeah, so that's what is happening. It's a prophecy coming to pass. That is what we are. You see, all the movements you are seeing in Africa is a movement towards making Africa one. At the end of the day, all the brothers and sisters who have been at war will realize that they have one enemy, and the enemy is the oppressor who comes to exploit them of everything and give them aids. And then we say, no, we can trade among ourselves. Africa, 1.5 billion people. You know what that means? 1.5 billion people. And luckily, interestingly too, and 71%, even 75% of that population is made up of young people. You see the vibrancy that is there? If we can put it together, all we are looking for is leadership that will make this happen. Yeah, we want that leadership, a courageous leadership, a knowledgeable leadership, an aggressive leadership that thinks, the progress of Africa, the leadership that thinks beyond themselves. That is what we are looking for. That is going to make it happen. And we are not in short supply of them. The problem is been that we have been obstructed from having access to to that platform where we can showcase our leadership capacity. So if they don't give it to us, we are going to take it, and that is exactly what is happening. It's already started happening. Remember Burkina Faso, remember Niger, remember Mali, remember Senegal, remember Nigeria is shaking, Kenya is shaking. We are going to get it together, and it's going to be one government, one economy, one country without borders. You see what I'm saying? One reserve bank and one military. All we need to do is to put this vision into action. It has been dreamed. It has been envisioned. Like Bob Marley said, has it been said already? Let it be done. Ooh. I know you know who we are. Under the sun. Hey, we are the children of that higher man. We are the children of that Rasta man. Woohoo. Africa, unite. Africa, unite. Eh? Unite for the benefit of your people. Because we're moving right out of Babylon. And we go into our father's land. Yes, that is what is happening right now. Thank you, Paddy, for your subscription. Positive energy, positive vibration. Much love, Rastafari. I, ever living, ever mighty, ever pure. All right, more fire. You said something. One big status of white Jesus in Nigeria. I don't know. I don't know about that. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. Jesus is not white. There's no doubt about that. But God is good for all of us. God is universal. God is, he said he made us in his own image. You see what I'm saying? I agree with that God made man in his own image. But if I am a black man, how I look at God, if you look at the story of creation, I don't know, you were not here when we started. Everything started from Africa. Everything started from Africa. Everything started from Africa. The first man and the only man that God put his hand together to make was the black man. The black man is the father of all creation. Through him, everybody came. White, black, Indian, whatever. So you cannot disprove that. It is supported by science. I did not do the research. Yes, everybody, a white man, you are a Chinese, you have some gene that is connect you to Africa. And that gene is black. So that is why we must respect Africa. That is why we must protect Africa. That is why we must not be involved in anything that will destroy Africa. Africa is the mother of the earth. Take it or leave it. And we must be love to Africa. So Africa, the spirit of Africa will love us. Because that's the mother. How dare you come and rape your mother? If your ancestors did not tell you, you are hearing me today now. You destroy Africa, you hate Africans, you are hating your mother. That's the beginning. That's where it started from. All right? So let's love one another. And that is why Africa is so patient. That's why Africa has been sharing its resources endless. You see? Endless. Her resources is in abundance. Endless. You know how long ago they have been exploiting Africa? But the more they exploit, the more African materials will keep coming. Because it's a river, it's a plant, it's a tree planted by the rivers of water. Every time it's bringing forth new fruits. Love Africa. If you hated Africa, Africans today, please start loving us. Love it, and we love you too. You know, we don't want the world to be destroyed. We want the world to be a peaceful place. We want the world to be a place where all of us can cohabit and be happy. Let's get together and feel all right. Let's go. Hey, YouTube, a reminder, we do not have the license or the copyright to these songs that we have played so far. So let us be and let our fans enjoy the good music and message and legacy of Robert Nesta Marley. Now we are about to call it a shot for being here all this period. We're going to come with one last song from Robert Nesta Marley, and that is One Drop. And it's a direct message to this generation of young people. Get up and stand up for your right. It's One Drop right here after this commercial. You know this? This is a message to the young people everywhere on earth. Well, yeah. But we still got time to rap with making up one stop. The generation gap, so feed this drum beat. As it beats within, we playing a rhythm, resisting against the system. Yes. Do you have an ugly system that is tormenting you like it's tormenting those of us from Nigeria? Yes. See, we got to resist against the system. Yes. We love you, man. Yay, Karen. Thank you. He said, if you do what is worthy, every will always be hard. Do what is most difficult, what is most hard. You saw everything in life will be easy. Prepare the mind and the body. Yes, the soul makes a difference for the better. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm in total agreement with you. Yes. Thank you, Patty, for your subscription. And I'm hoping that majority of us, I'm seeing a lot of people, over 5,000 people right here. If we can get subscription from each and every one of you, that will help us. That will go a long way. So please, subscribe to our channel so we can grow bigger and bigger. You know what Bob Marley said about his music and his message? He said this music will grow bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches all the corners of the earth. to those who need it for their redemption. And that's the same thing I have for my message. This message will grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches everywhere on earth and hit those who need it for their liberation. Yes, my good brother and sisters. Now, so we love you. One love, Kingsley Okafor. Thank you very much. One love. I appreciate you. And everybody, Jah Rastafari, ever living. Respect. We love what you're doing, brother. Yes, man. I love you guys, coming around me to be of this great and immense support. My heart, I don't know how to express the love. The best way is just to do the best I can. Keep getting inspired. And I wish everybody who joined us today the very best of the week. And all those who are hurting, I pray that, the Almighty God will meet you and help you deal with your pain. And you'll be happy the next time you come back to see us. All those who are sick, I pray that all of you will get better in the power of the Almighty. Yes, let's go. Jah never let us down. Yes, Africa is home. They was so hard. Every day we got to keep on fighting. They made the war so hard. Every day the people are dying in Palestine for hunger and starvation. In Nigeria, was reading in Revelation, children, you'll find your redemption. Give us the teachings of His Majesty. We no want no devil's philosophy. Give us the teachings of His Majesty. We no want no devil's philosophy. Hey, Maxi Flore from Argentina, thank you very much. Great seeing you. Boomer, thank you very much. I see Beast Weeding playing a rhythm. I know, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. Hey, I know Jah never let us down. Oh, yeah. Dread, oh yes, oh dread, oh Lord, oh dread, yeah. Oh, give us the teachings of His Majesty, your speaker, we no one. Can you hear? Give us the teachings of His Majesty, we no one, no devil's philosophy. Yeah. Whoa, yo. Oh. Oh, yeah. All right. Great Rastafari. Man, much love. Bam, much love to you guys. All right, before I leave, one more. Natty Dread, right, Natty Dread. Right, Natty Dread. Oh my God. All right. Oh, Babylon system. Let's refuse. Wherever you are, I don't care what the problem is. I don't care what the situation is. We got to resist this Babylon system. We are what we are. That's the way life is going to be. If you don't know, you can't educate us for no equal opportunity. And talking about my freedom, give me freedom and liberty. Yeah, we've been treading on your wine press much too long. Rebel, rebel now. And we've been treading on your wine press much too long. Rebel, rebel. The Nigerian system is a vampire. Whoa. Sucking the children day by day. Whoa. Me say, the Nigerian system is a vampire, falling empire, sucking the blood of the sufferers. Yeah, and building church, mosques and universities. Whoa, yeah. Deceiving my people continually. Yeah. Mister then graduating thieves and murderers. Look at now. They sucking the blood of the sufferers. Yeah. Tell the children the truth. Tell the children the truth. Tell the children the truth right now. Come on now. Tell the children the truth. Tell Nigerians the truth. Tell Nigerians the truth now. Tell Africans the truth. Come on now. Tell the children the truth. Eh, I've been treading on your wine press much too long. Rebel, rebel now. And we've been taken for granted. Rebel, rebel now. Treading on your wine press. We got to rebel now. It's now. Amen. 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 I'm so high, man. Great, 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 great. See you guys.
Siempre hay ahorros en el menú con el plan Flex Your Credits de Reliant. Oatmeal.
No. Cold pizza.
No. Eggo waffle.
Wow. Yeah, man. I'm a Rasta man. Pie Master, I'm a Rasta man. Kingsley, thank you very much. Doing great job. Appreciate it.
No one says no to ego.
Wow, 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 wow. All right. With this tonight, we call it a quit. So we see you in our next broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Much love from you, from us to you. Rastafari, ONN all the way. Thank you. To see his heart and that's greatest ambition. But we will suffer in this world of competition. Cause no matter what they do, nothing keep on coming through. And no matter what they say, Dready get there every day. Natty dread rise again. Through the mystics of tomorrow, natty dread rise again. Have no pains, have no sorrow. All you see have gone is to fight against the Rasta man. So they view their world in great confusion, to fasten us the devil's illusion. But the stone that the builders refused shall be the eighth cornerstone. And no matter what games they play, we've got something they can never take away. Something they can never take away. And this the fire, this the fire that's burning down everything. Feed the fire, fire. Only the best of wisdom. Hey, no time to be deceived. And this you must know and now believe. Just as the judgment would not be to be with water. No water can put out this fire. This fire. This fire. This fire. Fire gayo. So right, not the right. Go there, ready, go there. And now the fire is out of control. Panic in the city, wicked weeping for their soul. Everywhere the fire is burning, destroying and making their goals, destroying and wasting their souls. So right, not the right. Go there, ready, go there. Tell you what, now the fire is out of control. Leader tries to make a speech, but it's dread again, so then that is too late. Fire is burning, man, pull your away. Fire is, now the dread rise again. Go there, daddy, go there. Go right, not the right. Go there, daddy, go there. Ride on through the storm, and we're riding through the calm. Go right, not the ride. Go there, daddy, go there. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, it's been such a beautiful evening, and I had fun having you here. Thank you very much. I will see you in our next broadcast, and I look forward to seeing all of you. And thank all those who joined us for the very first time, and our returning members. We love you. And all those who donated to us today, we appreciate you for your super thanks. Much love from me to you. Much love from ONN. Muhammad Reza, thank you very much. All right, hey, Michael Vincent, I'm sorry we are on the way out. Please, next time when I come, remind me. I will play the Spice Girls for you. All right, I'm so sorry. We're running out of time right now. All right, all right, all right. It's I am a reverse cross dresser. Well, that's up to you. More blessings. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. How's that? Greetings from Germany. Ghana boy, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you. And again, I remind those who have not been able to subscribe, please do that right away.